Hurricane Delta racing toward the Gulf Coast.
David Paula has the latest forecast track. Dave?
It's going to be a close enough call for the weather to get interesting around southeast Texas. We're not going to take a direct hit, but here's what I'm expecting. Tomorrow, things will begin to get breezy. Nothing bad, but breezy out of the northeast, 10 to 15 or so, with a few showers near the coast. Friday, winds will gust inland 25 to 30. That shouldn't cause too much of a problem, but Galveston winds may gust to 50, maybe even a little above that, Galveston, Bolivar Peninsula. And if they do that, you're going to have some power outages issues down in Galveston. So Galveston and the coast, you'll be most at risk to seeing at least some sort of impact as Delta passes by. Delta has really expanded in size today. Remember, it was a Cat 4 at this time yesterday evening. It was sitting here about to make landfall, Cancun, Cozumel. As it hit and crossed, it weakened, but that tiny little center, remember, it was only 5 miles wide yesterday, expanded exponentially, and now it's just a huge circulation across the Gulf of Mexico, and it is forecast to strengthen before it makes landfall tomorrow, Friday evening. And already we're seeing a northeast breeze across Houston, so we're feeling impacts from it on the northern fringes, and we're getting some high clouds coming overhead. And look, a little rain band is now formed out in the Gulf of Mexico. That may get our coastal counties wet beginning tomorrow. Here's where the storm is now. It's Cat 1. It's cleared the Yucatan Peninsula in the Gulf of Mexico. Max winds at 90. Air Force Recon plane in there right now says that the core is getting better organized. They expect it is going to rapidly intensify. Conditions out over the Gulf are great for intensification of a tropical system right now. And it's forecast to go Cat 3 and make a landfall in southwest Louisiana as a Cat 3. Sustained winds of 115, maybe as high as 120 as it crosses the coast. Now, we're not in the cone, but we're in the blue tropical storm watch and also a storm surge watch, because we could see high water near the coast and on the west side of the bay as the northeast wind builds in, especially on Friday. Here's the circulation right now, and just to kind of give you an idea, that's about 300 miles across right there, and the circulation itself is broader than that, but that's where the core tropical storm force winds are. And as the storm strengthens, those winds will just get stronger, even on the weak left-hand side of the storm, which is where we will be. Now, they'll have much stronger winds and very dangerous surge here in Louisiana, but that wind field close enough to Galveston to give us some strong gusts going into Friday. Spaghetti plots are very tightly clustered in the southwest Louisiana, so that does look like a likely center landfall. But remember, these storms are not a point on a map. They are a broad circulation, this one in particular, and we will be in those tropical storm force winds. Galveston, Chambers County, Eastern Liberty County, wind gusts there 39 to 73 are possible. That's a 350-mile cross section there. Galveston going into tomorrow evening, sustained winds near 30, sustained winds 15 to 20 inland. That's tomorrow. But going into Friday, winds may be sustained in the 40s, may have gusts to 50, and that would cause power outages. It's been my experience. Once you get winds gusting above 40, that's when you begin to see power outage issues in those areas. Rain's all going to be to the east. We don't expect to see much in the way of a flash flood threat. Tomorrow, more humid, breezy, 30% rain chance. And then here's your extended, which gives us that gusty north wind on Friday, at least into the 20s and 30s for inland areas, 60% rain chance. Then we clear out and it's a gorgeous warm weekend, but a lot of moving parts to keep track of as a powerful delta grazes by southeast Texas. Guys, back to you.
Here we go again. All right. Thanks so much, Dave.